Hello, my name is Noam Rani. I'm an urban planner, a project manager, and a data analyst, and I'd like to talk about one of the prominent urban challenges here in Addis Ababa, which is improper solid waste management. Did you know that Addis Ababa generates more than 2,000 tons of solid waste every day, and that less than 60% of that solid waste reaches dump sites, which are non-environmental friendly? Well, this arose because of the early growth approaches of Addis Ababa. As the city grew in its early stages, it adopted a traditional approach of managing solid waste, which was dumping it in its peripheral areas. This might have been fitting considering the fact that the city had a much smaller scale and a much smaller population size. However, as the city grew, so did the generation rates and the consequences of those improper and poor solid waste management practices. It even got to a point where people lost their lives because they lived around those dumping sites. So what exactly is the problem? The problem is that Addis Ababa has a poor system of an integrated solid waste management, particularly in its source separation, collection and transportation, and waste disposal and recovery practices. This has resulted in the loss of lives around the dump site, a situation where waste collectors constantly risk their health in conducting their day-to-day operations, and a similar situation where recycling facilities have to burn through resources to be able to recover recyclable materials. And this condition is where the system is inefficient, it's highly traditional in residential units and institutions, and the sector is highly under-digitalized. Numbers-wise, from the 2,000 tons of municipal solid waste generated every day, 60% reaches dump sites, 25% is lost to illegal dumping or inefficiencies in transportation, and the rest is recycled and or composted. So previously, there have been efforts in awareness creation through campaigns, disposal site rehabilitation practices, and a proposal for new disposal site construction. However, these approaches are short-lived and lack a comprehensive and systematic approach to the whole waste management practice. Two key intervention areas could help us in solving this solution. The first is enhancing source separation, and the second is improving collection systems. So my proposal is through common garbage chutes in multifamily residential units and by incorporating reverse vending machines. So these benefits two groups of people. The first group is end users, including individuals and institutions that generate waste, and the second group of stakeholders are waste actors such as waste collectors and institutions. The two key intervention areas have three factors for success. The first one is shared resources. Second, we have technology such as mobile apps, sensors, and data tracking, which creates the third factor for success, which is data, which helps us understand our whole approach and mend it accordingly. Both interventions have simplified waste disposal mechanisms and they encourage source separation. By making use of technology and infrastructure, they help alleviate the pressure of people having to engage in environment considerate practices. It removes the barrier to an improved and enhanced solid waste management practice. And there's a prominent demand for this given the fact that there are more than 100,000 residential units in Addis Ababa. This is only considering condominium residential units. The opportunity grows as the growing population and booming urbanization of the city, which creates an urgent demand for efficient waste solutions. Given the fact that Addis Ababa is also the capital city of the nation, other cities take inspiration from their capital and their growth direction will be directed accordingly. So I invite you to help me in creating cleaner and sustainable cities by transforming our waste management practice. Let's lead the way in sustainable, responsible waste management. Thank you.